P-E-T-E-R. P-E-T-E-R. Peter! O, di ba? May ganun pa? You know what I believe? Number one, admire your man and show it with the words you speak to him. Affirm him, encourage him, exhort him, comfort him. Whatever he needs you to be, just admire your man. And number two, believe in your man. When you believe in your man, you will energize him, you will motivate him, and you will inspire him to do things he has never done before. So admire and believe in your man, and you will be the number one fan of your husband. Because if you don't, guess what, ladies? There are a lot of Mrs. Delilahs out there and a lot of Mrs. Potiphars. So be careful. So as far as I'm concerned, move over Miss Delilah, move over Mrs. Potiphar, because I'm the number one fan of Peter Kairuz.
What can you say to that? But really, Christine is an example of what it truly is to be a fan of someone. She is so generous with her words. So as husbands, we ought to be also generous in our praises for our wives. We don't just praise them every time they do something big for us, but we praise them and we appreciate them for the little things they do every day. That's so important. Why? Because when you do that, they know that you notice, that you take note of the little things that they do for us every day. Because really, they do a lot for us every day of their lives without complaining. Our wives, they are the budget secretary. Imagine, minimilagro nila yung budget. Our wives, they are the public relations officer. Pag may problema sa school, sino pupunta doon? Si mommy. Kausapin niyo yung principal, kausapin niyo si teacher. Our wives, they are the environment and natural resources secretary. Ang paligid, malinis. You know, it's neat, it's clean, great homemaker. Kasi ganadong-ganado ka to go home because of the things your wife does. So, if you were to list down all the things they do, we cannot pay them a salary. We cannot afford to pay them a salary. But we can appreciate them for everything they do. Show them, be generous, be frequently, innumerably appreciate them every day.
And one thing with Peter, when he says quality time, he doesn't tell me, okay, Hannah, I'm giving you 30 minutes. Hindi po siya ganon. When he says, okay, my love, we're gonna go out. So he really focuses on me, and I love that. The verbal attention and the focused look is what I want in my man.
Kasi po, when you're with the person you love, hindi naman inoorasan yun, di ba? Hindi binibigay ng time limit, o 1 oras ka lang, o 2 oras ka lang. It's like when you're with someone you love, it's like time stands still. You just let it go. Let it go. What else do you do for them? When you enter a room, and the people in the party, they know you, they don't know your wife that well. You properly acknowledge her and then introduce her to everybody. Make her feel welcome, make her feel at home. Don't ever make her feel a stranger in a crowd. That's part of honoring. Many little things you can do when you esteem your wife. You speak highly of her. Even towards your children, you teach your children to praise their mother. You teach your children to bless their mother. And most important, as a father, in front of your children, you praise their mother. You show appreciation to their mother. And that's an example you are showing to your kids. So someday, when they too get married, gagawin din nila yon.
Amen.
How about you? Do you also struggle in encouraging your spouse or in expressing how much you love him or her?
Let us know so we can give you more tips and answer more of your questions in our next series.
You may also call our Prayer Center hotline at 737-0700 so we can pray for you. Today, we have a very important topic, super spicy. We're gonna talk about sex. Guys, you really need to hear this. Importante ito.